Hello guys, welcome to yet another episode of A Day With, and today guys we're gonna be spending a day with an amazing CEO. He's also a millionaire and very vibrant on social media. Most of us tumekuwa tukimwona sana kwa mtandao wa Twitter. Ameongea sana. We know a lot about him, about his love for cars, about pia mambo ya mapenzi kidogo amegusia hapa kule. So it's gonna be an exciting day. I don't know whether you guys by now can guess who we're going to be spending a day with. Can you comment down in the comment section? Do you know who we're going to be spending a day with? Actually, guys, you're the one who suggested that I should bring him on this show. So I can't wait to meet him. From here, I'm at my place. His place, I believe, is not far from my place. So tutatoka hapa tuende kwake. And then from there, he's gonna brief us how his days goes around, and we're gonna be spending the day together. So come with us and keep guessing in the comment section, who are we spending the day with? Hello, hi.
Sema, uko fiti?
Niko salama.
Uko poa?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Welcome.
Thank
Have a
you.
seat.
Hey, you're fine?
Niko fiti kabisa.
Niko poa.
Yeah.
We have a nice house. You stay here alone?
No, my wife is around.
Oh, your wife. It's not girlfriends?
No wife.
Sawa. Hakuja hata
Sina basi nenda
tusalimie
mbio.
jameni.
Let me
Yako
call her.
imeenda mbio. It's been 4 months.
Babe,
Yeah.
Eva amefika.
Oh, alikuwa anajua anakuja. Lazima ureport.
Hey, lazima uitishe landing permit.
It's a landing permit.
How are you?
How are you? Look at you. You look so nice.
Thank you. You good?
Yeah, fine.
Karibu kwetu.
Asanti. Ameniambia salamu basi nina mbio. Mimi badani anasema wife. Namuuliza si girlfriend. Anasema no, yo.
Ni wife.
Wife.
Hey.
Sirudi nyuma.
Congratulations to the youngest couple in town. Anyway, thank you so much guys for having me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I really
welcome.
appreciate. Guys, as I told you, I'm going to be spending the day with an amazing CEO, a millionaire. I'm a billionaire. We have in 254, and luckily I came to the house and nikapatana na bibi pia. Hey, how lucky am I? Unajua mimi mambo ya mapenzi tutapeleka nanga hivi hata. Anyway, we are having Khalif, Kairo, and Maria. Ama niwaite the Kairos.
I think the Kairos.
Sounds good.
Yeah, the Kairos.
Yeah.
Mnafahamu fungua YouTube channel pale, the Kairos. Anyway, Kairo, how are you?
I'm very fine.
Thank you so much for welcoming us to your home.
Asante.
We really appreciate. How are you? Beautiful?
I'm good.
Oh,
How
you're
are you?
so pretty.
You too.
Thank you. I'm really happy to have you guys here. And before we continue, I'd like to know, since sasa nimewapata nyinyi wawili, asubuhi yenu inakuangaje before rubani aanze kazi yake?
We'll wake up. There are times I wake up early but chill in the bed. Just with her, scroll through my phone, check some emails, go through WhatsApps, check my groups. Because unajua siku hizi hata biashara mingi ni groups tu.
Yeah.
There's a group ya finance, kuna group ya our shipping operations. So just get a feel of what we're going to do during the day and chill with her. Hapendi kuachwa. But so every day it's a fight.
Upeni kuachwa? Uko na separation anxiety. Pia mimi.
It's real.
Yeah, but around typically 8:30 to 9:30, that window is when I'll probably be leaving the house. I don't like leaving too early because of traffic. I hate traffic with a passion, especially in the morning. So I'll try to delay my departure from home kidogo. But meanwhile, ndakuwa nimepiga calls kama 4. You know, kuna zile calls zenye unajua maybe kuna biashara zinafaa kufanywa. So we try to do those calls before you leave the house. And then the first destination is going to be Westlands. So both of us don't take breakfast.
Oh yeah, I wanted before we get to Westlands. Hey, tumefika Westlands saa ngapi jameni? Like you guys don't have, unajua mimi naonanga couples ama inakuanga tu za YouTube. Unajua sometimes za tu ni YouTube. Unapata kuna watu wako na like a morning routine. Personally, I also don't have a morning routine.
Like what's
Yeah.
I don't take breakfast most of the times.
yeah.
You as well?
Yeah.
Reason being?
Mine is just fitness, like, and I try. Why are you laughing?
Is ni poor eating habits? Si watu wanasemanga like, you know, at breakfast ni watu unafaa
I don't know, it's
kukula.
actually a lie. Nizo tu ni, you know, these cereal companies sponsor those researchers to sell product.
Oh, it's a lie.
Yeah, si must.
Si must ati
Si
breakfast
must,
ndio ya maana sana. Kai.
So me only do like, I only probably do 2 meals. Maybe around 2 I might get a snack, let's say 2 eggs, something with bacon. And then, but I'll come home around 5 if I'm not, there are days I fly till late. But kama leo, I don't think I'm flying till late. So I'll try and come early, maybe 5, 6. Na ndapata amepika. Yeah, she cooks for me.
Okay, what about you? How does your day runs most of the times?
So I also don't take breakfast in the morning, so
Mlipatana kama mtake breakfast ama hii ni mambo ya mapenzi?
it's not that tuko tuna take breakfast. Most of the times it will just be a latte.
Imagine, I've
But
always been
then-
so guilty for not taking breakfast. I thought I'm so unhealthy. Kumbe,
No,
it's not a must.
It's not a must.
It's not even a must, yeah. So it got to a point I realized I was consuming too much caffeine, yeah.
Okay.
So I stopped. So for now, I'll just carry on with my day, whatever I have going on. If it's brand meetings, I'm done with college, vizuri, so I don't have to go to school or whatever. So yeah, for now I just do brand meetings during the day. That keeps me occupied. At times I have shoots. Yeah,
So you basically right now you're doing more of influencing jobs.
not influencing per se, I'd say commercial modeling.
Oh, commercial modeling.
Yeah.
What are you doing in college?
I was doing international relations and diplomacy.
Ah, okay, great. So now that you guys tumewapata pamoja, would we say you're already married? Ama ni ile tulikuwa umetembea na mimi na mimi nikatembea the same day.
Ukatembea the same day.
Actually, technically, we're actually married.
Oh, you guys are married?
Yeah.
Hey, guys. Kama kuna mtu anapelekanga vitu mbio ni Kairo, and all men should be like this. Acha kutuwestia time.
Exactly.
Kama utuendi mahali, stop wasting time. By the way, I'm a very straightforward person. That's what I was telling him. And I really like him because he's also very straightforward. And that's why you find that utapata anakosana na watu wengi. Ama kuna watu wanampiga vita, the same as me. Because me, I'm like, mbona tuko na wewe alafu unani date for 10 years ama 5 years?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It
I
doesn't
mean, it
even
doesn't.
make sense.
It making sense.
In fact, I keep it at 2 years.
And I think for me, I've been in toxic relationships before, so I know, like, I
Who is
know
the
what I
problem?
No, zingine, you know, kitambo unajua zingine pia problems come from both sides. I'd be lying if I said I'm a saint. So I think ukisha mature, ufike a certain mindset, you're like, look, you need to settle down. We need to start having babies as soon as possible, and we need to build our family. And when you meet a woman who has the same sort of principle approach to life, wants to settle down, wants to be a good wife, wants to raise your children, hey, unaanguka nayo. You don't have to keep wasting time moving around nini. I mean, God loves family.
Wow, would you say it's like ulikuwa umeamua maybe this is the right time you want to settle?
Yes.
Because pia lazima kukuwa na hizo decisions, and also you ama ilikupata. Unajua sometimes women you can be convinced, or maybe love inakuja when you're like, there's nothing much out here to wait.
For me personally, yeah, it's a decision I'd made, I think, 2 years ago.
Oh, really?
And I know most people will be like, no, that can't be real because you're too young, yada.
Exactly, because you're just
Yeah.
after college, you know?
Yeah, but then, you know, being young doesn't necessarily mean that I'm not exposed, yeah? Because I think if it's traveling, I've done a bunch of traveling, I've seen people, I've interacted with people. So it's gotten to a point in my life where I feel like if we are delaying the thing for too long, yeah, you're practically wasting my time, you know? That's why I told you, if we are dating, why are we dating for 2 years? Tunafanya nini? Tunaambiana nini for 2 years?
No, yeah, I mean,
And like every day it's the same thing, yeah, same over
It gets very
so,
boring.
Yeah, it gets very boring. So it got to a point I decided that, you know, I actually want to get married and start my own family. Since shule nishaenda. Kusafiri nishasafiri. You know, not that I'm done traveling anyway, but I'd love to travel more. So,
Wow,
yeah.
because I see you really travel a lot. And how are you able to balance, you know, between your studies and also traveling? How are you able even to finance it? You know, when you're in college, hey, sit kuinama, my friend. If I suddenly drop out, hey, sorry for another day.
yes. Most of the times it used to be job related travels. Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, so I remember, like, I think 2020 to 2022, I was working for this Chinese guy. His name was Mr. Wang, yeah? So with him, we did a lot of traveling, yeah? Like, literally, I'd wake up today and Mr. Wang is like, hi, Maria, pack your bags, we're going to Cape Town. And I'm like, count me in, yeah? So, Evo too, and then I was also doing, like, when I'm traveling so much, I do my studies online. Then I
So which
switch
type
over
of job
back
were
and
you
forth
doing
back
for
and
him?
forth. Well, So now that time I was an influencer
Okay.
and content creation. We do like a bunch of content creation.
So did you retire? Because unasema that time.
Yeah, I retired.
We don't want to be a content creator anymore.
No, you know.
But you can give us
No,
family content.
I mean,
No, I think we post stuff randomly, but like we don't. You know, I also tell guys the same. People approach me for gigs, and I'm like, look, I'm not an influencer. If you see me do something, influence on a product, there's something behind it. It's not. Utakuja kesho na ati to influence is betting nini. I refuse.
What do you look into when you're influencing a product?
No, a product. Actually, most of the products you see me influence either have like nikitu na relate and nikitu niko passionate about. Because I don't believe in just making. I don't believe in telling you to buy a product I will never buy. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
And also it's not about money.
No, it's not about money. Yeah.
Okay, so you were telling us that you also wanted to settle, and you met her, she also wanted to
Yeah,
settle.
yeah.
So that's why you guys, now, you're technically married.
Yeah, we're technically married, just working out. Like, yeah, we are actually married. Yeah, it's only
Legally?
that- yeah.
Oh, guys, hey, umepewa exclusive. Kwani hujui uliolewa? Mbona umeshtuka?
No. Yeah, we are. It's only that we've not, we've not probably done that big wedding. We're not really a big wedding people. We're very modest as a couple, I think I'd say.
So you guys are not going to do a wedding?
We will definitely, but like,
But a small one.
don't expect like,
Wedding of the
no,
year.
no. Just polite, me and her, somewhere in the beach, polite, few people. Ulikuwa sema colors gani?
pastel blue and white. He loves blue, so.
I like
Oh.
that,
Yeah.
So we are easy, but we've already made the decision, you know, to settle down, and we are very happy, and we're just living life one step at a time. I think Maria brings a lot of brightness in my life. She's a very bright person, you know. Maybe at times, you know, like pressure will put me down, and I'll be gloomy. But she's very bright. Like she's just anakuwa na aura ingine tu ya benini. And I'm like, this is the girl.
Sawa, aura for
Yeah.
aura.
I'm like, this is the woman I want to spend my life with. So, and we decided, look, we sat down, talked about most of the major things, and we were like, look, we seem to be very reasonable people, both of us, very graceful, and why not? Twende. Yes.
So guys, right now, how long have you guys been together?
When do na counting?
Yeah,
No, this is the
wasichana
4th month.
4th month. Hey, mimi nimeshtuka. Hey. The 4th month.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Amkuwa juana before kabisa.
Nope.
You guys met 4 months ago.
Yeah.
Hey guys, if he wanted, he will. They met,
Literally.
yeah, they met 4 months ago and they're already married. Now washa settle, wanataka, like this is what they want. Okay.
Yeah.
At some point, do you ever feel like maybe mmerush, hamjatoka? Kuna watu wata comment waseme unajua mko honeymoon stage, hamjafika pahali life gets hard. You know, relationship sometimes mtaanza kuargue, you're like, unajua saizi bado 4 months, hey, 4
But
months ni kidogo.
you know, sorry to say this, but I approach relationships like business. Me, I'm one of those people. If I see a good opportunity somewhere, I'll go for it.
Any opportunity.
Ukiona, so even in business, if I see a good opportunity, mi kufikiriangi mara mbili. If I say I want a branch at a certain location, I will do everything in my need to get it. The same thing when I saw Maria, I was like, Niaje, it's fine. I've made the other relationships haven't worked out, but I cannot give up. She's good, ako fiti. She's not perfect. I'm not saying she's like 100% perfect. Both have our own imperfections. But you see, a relationship is all about tolerance and learning how you can work around those imperfections. And I think family is a good thing. God wasn't crazy when he gave Anitangwa Jama Adam, the wife, you know. You don't need to leave. Yeah, so basically, I'm basically trying to say that hizi vitu wakunanga ati sijui time. Kuna watu wana dating 5 years na wawani. Na mna break up na mtu anapatana na dem within a month or 2 months. Cause amepata ule mtu mwenye ana fill all the gaps. So me, that is what I saw with Maria. Like all these, whatever I've been looking for all these years, ni Mungu tu alinipiga hiyo connection, you know. Yani hayatuku struggle, everything just worked out, you know, like vitu zinaenda tu vizuri.
Sorry to say this.
Yeah.
I wouldn't like to offend her, but of course we've seen you in a previous, of course with her we don't know her relationships because hakuwa naeka online, but with you, because uliwahi kupublicize lazima tuulize. You talked also highly about your ex as well at some point. And then we are here talking highly about Maria. You get like unajua pia sometimes tunaweza sema kwa nini
hapana musema hivi
Mungu anakupiga connection mara ngapi?
You are penivia musemanga hivi na biashara na mapenzi give it your best.
Give it 100.
Like kama sasa kesi ya Sarah, like me says despite whatever happened or whatever did not happen, I can never trash talk her. Never. Siwezi kaa hapa chini nianze kusema oh you know she was bad talk. I can't. And whatever I said highly of her, I can't take it back and say you know I was wrong. No,
you are lying.
Because at that particular point, you see you know we are humans. Kesho I don't know where I'll be. You understand? But mimi naambianga vijana live the moment. Stop thinking wacha kucomplicate vitu watu watasema nini. No, just live the moment. You see. Unfortunately with Sarah it never worked out.
How long did you guys stay together?
Probably we dated like for 3 months. Unfortunately it didn't work out, you see. And despite the fact that ulikuwa naambiwa say Twitter, you know we have our own plans. Uko like nataka tufanye X, maybe even see in a future with children. But again
Sarah ni yetu tuliandikia poem.
But I see unfortunately it never worked out. But then again that doesn't mean so since now it didn't work out. Now I starve myself to death. I cry myself.
I really love how your approach in life. You're the kind of person if it didn't work like utashinda hapo.
Sasa hivi work si ndio? Haya Mungu anakuambia huyu ijawaka haya ndio huyu mwingine nimekuletea. Now make this one work. And now here we are trying to make things work. We are not perfect.
Sure.
You understand? But hata kesho God forbid like let's say it doesn't work. Sisi kuja tena niseme no she was a bad woman. But for this time juu niko na yeye I'm giving her my everything. Everything I can give her kama ni attention, kama ni kumtreat poa, kama ni kumfanya fit meal I'll do it.
Okay, there's an article that I saw that was written. I don't know whether you talked about it because sometimes vitu huandikwa pia and you said that you're the one who was wrong in your past relationship. Does it mean there are mistakes that you recognize you did and you're really trying not to repeat the same?
Yeah. Because I believe failure is a very good asset because with failure you're able to learn what not to do. You see, I've had other na Sarah, the other relationships that have been even longer than that didn't work out. And you see, usiwezi sema like I can't take the higher moral ground and say I was the better person. No. Zingine they fail to work because you also make mistakes, you see. Na kuna zile two pitfalls zenye wanaume make in relationships. So what happens is if you are a wise person, you're supposed to look back uangalie this was a good relationship or it had the potential to become something. It didn't work out for reason X, Y, Z. So if you go into another one, apply those lessons and make it work.
Wow. So what about you, Wavenya? When you're meeting him, what are you looking into? Because I feel like you got into a relationship with him when Kairo that time kwanza nilikuwa na feel Mr. Kudanga nilikuwa na feel unaongea hadi nasema kila siku Twitter hadi naogopa nasema you are not afraid because I find like you are very calm person, una mambo mingi, but Kairo will speak his mind, ako huko Twitter, tulikuwa ile finance bill, nini, you know.
Sure, let me shock you now, I'm not even on Twitter. So most of these things, I never go to see them, you know. But not that I have a problem, because, you know, I was telling him the same thing, I let him be his own person. I can't come into his life and tell him, now you're yapping too much, you're overexpressing yourself. I can't tell him that, you see. So even if I saw them, I think ningefikiria too the same thing.
So by that time unapata naye huko unajua like he's huko yanaongea huko Twitter like
kama kuna msichana anakuanga zone yake. Do you know Maria, things could be happening. I swear I think hata mnaweza like even tunaweza kuwa na government election ifanywe na ajui like yako tu. I swear anakuwa zone yake. She doesn't follow locals as inafuatangi. In fact at times I'll tell her like celebrity X alifanya nini? Umecheki story? I'm like bro, ni nani? I'm like I've never heard of him and like she's so innocent. So so I'm like uko nangi scandal yangu Twitter last year ko like scandal gani? I don't know. You know like I'm like okay.
In fact, by the way, when he started talking, I went on Google. Can you imagine? On Google, I had to try and find out more about this guy. I'm searching, who is Khalif Kairo? scandals za Khalif, nothing. You know, no, not I don't know biashara stuff, and I'm like, okay, business as usual. Yeah, it happens.
So what exactly do you follow? Because kama yeye he's so into, of course he's running businesses in Kenya. He has to really follow nini inaendelea, and then he's a vocal person. With you, what exactly do you follow? What are your ideal kind of content that you watch? Unajua?
Mostly fashion, I guess. Fashion, international politics, funny thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what else? Lifestyle, fashion, international politics.
I think now you guys find a balance. Because hey, sasa nyi wote mngekuwa Twitter itakuwa normal.
Hapana, yeye akwangi with him.
Like I think it's a very toxic app to be honest.
Hata mimi sikuangi, my friend.
Hey,
hey, I have an account, yes, but I don't get into it. I cannot. You guys, mko na nguvu. I cannot.
Meaning, you know me kama if there's, people think Twitter is toxic. Twitter is very toxic. But Twitter kama kuna app imenifungulia milango in this country. Like there are places, very big offices that I've gotten business from. It's actually Twitter.
Yeah.
Twitter has opened very crazy doors.
I feel actually I also feel apart from maybe Twitter being very toxic, it also have exactly. It has a lot of profession. You cannot compare with TikTok, Instagram. No, you cannot. True. That's very true.
Imenifungulia milango mob. They're crazy. They'll bash you and then they'll come, niaje, Leon uko na gari, and they'll come and give you money. So like it's a space I really respect. They're very and ukiangalia the big majority of Twitter, like people who are toxic form a very small majority. The 80% that doesn't comment much, doesn't bash, they'll just like, retweet, enjoy the toxicity, but when you are, they're just silent. But the opinion shapers are a very small number.
Yeah, very small.
Yeah, which is, I mean, yeah, so me enjoy being on that space because inanisaidianga biashara. People think I'm on Twitter to prove a point. No, for me it's purely money related issues. I'm out there to sell a lifestyle, number one, because my style of marketing revolves around telling stories. That's why you'll see me kesho kama sasa naweza tuza piga selfie tukiwa hapa, twende hivyo jioni tupige selfie tukifly. You know, it's a story I'm slowly conditioning you.
Yes.
Kama sasa with my flying journey, I've been telling the whole story on Twitter, from failed results to passing the exams to getting to fly bigger planes. So you tell the story and it actually gives you clientele because people can relate to a story easy. Kuliko kwambia to this is what I do, and but when you tell a story every day, people like are able to relate. Yeah. Okay,
so I don't want us to take a lot of time here.
Yeah.
Guys, at least you've met the couple.
Yeah.
Mshaiketi chini mkafanya interview tena before? I'm the luckiest.
You're the luckiest.
You've not done.
Hey. Nilikuwa mwambia jana. Wewe jana nani anakam ku document a day in my life, and like, yeah. So what am I supposed to say? I'm like, no, so just come, we just talk, and like, be easy, like, yeah. So said you may plan to andika script. No, it's just,
it's just easy, like we're just spending a day.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe before you get to take us through how today gonna run, you can I was to ask you something.
Sure.
You've been so big on, like, you treat your women well, and you love your women loudly out there. I really love men who love their women loudly. Like, I'm just happy for inaangalia tu kwa kanda niko, hey, I'm so happy for you, because it's very rare in this generation to find men that love women loudly, because they tend to be called simps. Something that umeitwa sana. What can you say about it?
No, pana, just treat your women right. You may say being a simp is not treating a woman right. Every time I go out with Maria, I'll push the chair, I'll pull the chair for her. I'll compliment her. When things are good, we'll go to very expensive treats and stuff. And I believe that is the right way to treat a woman. You become a simp when she disrespects you and you continue doing the same thing. That's when you, but just treating a woman nicely, that's being a gentleman.
Yes.
That's just being. And mimi see kitu imeanza, even my mom says it. Me was mostly, I grew up with both parents were in the picture, but my mom was single. They were not like formally married with my dad.
Yeah,
and most of the time,
unakuanga na jina ya mamako.
Yeah, actually,
called
even Wamboi. I even use my mom's name on my documents, but not that my dad is there or like we have beef. It's only that they were never married formally.
But your dad is alive.
Yeah, we are alive, like we are easy.
Wow.
So like most of the time at a time like nikiwa na madhe, my mom actually tells people he treats me very, like, so the way I treat my mom, like tuenda mahali, I'll be like, are you okay? Are you feeling cold? It's the same as just treat her. And boys love their mothers.
So much. So far, how is he treating you?
I'm happy.
You're happy?
Yeah.
Wow. How do you describe your relationship, the both of you?
I wouldn't say it's perfect, but I think if I'm being very honest, I think I've had shitty experiences in the past, yeah. So I think it's very close to perfect, yeah. It's very good.
Of course, when you got to this relationship, sisi kama wa Kenya, they were like, of course, you had to settle because he has the money, you know, the lifestyle. What can you say about that?
What, like about me settling with him for money and lifestyle? Honestly, I remember there is this girl, let me give you this instance, yeah. She came to my DM and she was like,
to your DM?
Did you, yeah, to my DM. Can you imagine the audacity? She's like, do you even have a life before Kairo? And I'm like, madam, ebu ingia kwa page yangu, shuka kidogo tu, hata si mbali, kidogo tu. You'll see, yeah. So, I wouldn't say that's true. Because if it's money, I've seen money.
I tell guys,
like I have had like very good experience.
Nani is very modest. For a girl of her beauty and like who's like if I showed you her DM, we would I think we might probably tunaweza fanya inchi simame. If we just shared screenshots like 3 of them from her DM on Instagram. Everybody like tunaona tu blue tick like I'm talking about like very huge superstars, you know.
Yeah.
I mean the who's and who
celebrities, politicians.
But you see the moment umekaa na Maria utakuja kuelewa these things like money, the fancy cars don't really excite
her. Yeah.
In fact, kuna mara mingi naambia Maria ni aje, let's go to the, and she's like, no, may want to sit in the house with you. Hata ucheze PS, I just want to be with you in the house. There's no need, you know, don't even bother. Like you see, she's very down to earth. And I think that's
we've seen you guys baking in the house.
Like you see, like as we are. We're not out here to prove a point.
Yeah, but anyway, money is also good.
No, money is good. But we're just saying, hatuko out here to prove a point. We're not like, sijui nini. We live in a 10-bedroom mansion. No, we're very simple people. You understand? Yeah, and she's very simple, very like, as in she's not driven by materialism. You know, doesn't mean I can't take care of her. I can, but that's what really drew me to her. Like she's very, because a lot of chicks will want you to date them for monetary reasons. I've been there before. Yeah, so but ukipata dem menyani like akona whether she has her own money, she's doing well for herself. So yeah, so I'm sumbuani na it becomes a very simple relationship, so to say.
Okay, another thing. Before Sarah, we never saw you publish us. I mean, hey, sawa mkikuyu. We never saw you like posting about your relationship and everything. So with this one, is it like you're gonna be showing us when you guys get married and everything, or you're just there to unajua ile tushajua mko pamoja, that's it?
Hapana, we share our life. Kaza I think God tumeenda kuendesha bike, share the video. We won't share every day. Like maybe 4 days in a week, you won't see me share anything. But once, you notice, we'll always have a post about our lives, maybe once a week.
Okay, there was a time when you were posting a lot about your relationship. There were people who were like, hey, no, Khalif, unaanza lose direction. You're focusing so much on relationship. This will be your downfall. Hey, Wakenya na kupanga majina.
Unajua Kenyans ni toxic. Wewe umekuwa in the same space. Juzi. Najua interview si yangu. Juzi nimekuwa na some sort of an issue with Trevor, which is normal. And
guys, imagine si juzi.
Kwani na feel ni because they keep talking about it.
Yeah, I've never understood.
Like every
it's
time.
It's a year.
Una scrolling hivi unaona tu nani.
I'm like, can you just let
Trevor
it rest?
says what? Eve says what? You see? What am I trying to drive
People
at?
got to know about the end of the relationship in February this year. We are literally in October, but actually it ended kitambo.
But you see, it keeps on coming back. You see, you can't shake. It's the same thing with people. You see, like kuna maybe the kama sahi like we might travel. Tukitravel probably tutakuwa tunashinda naye every day. So we'll post. So you'll see there's a whole week I'll not post about cars because probably I'm out of the country with her, you know. So utaanza wewe una lose focus. So people are entitled to their opinion and you can't really stop them. Watashinda tu hapo.
Unajuaje focus yako?
Mtu karibu ulize mtu, are you the one running my diaries or my company? Shindwe.
Anyway, I don't want us to take a lot of time. From here maybe you can tell us tutaenda wapi na wapi.
Sawa, so from here it's the time.
Tumechelewa.
Tunaanzia tutatoka hapa. We'll go to, lazima tuingie Java nichukue kahawa. Tukitoka na Java mlilipe. Nimewapushia brand sana.
Umeadvertise
nimeadvertise watu. Mnafaa mnipe 1 year free supply of coffee. So tukitoka hapa tunaenda Java. I always start with a latte. Nikitoka hapo tunaenda Westlands.
Maybe somebody would ask, why wouldn't you just then make your latte at home and pass it by
There's something
Java?
about Java latte. She tried changing me. Hadi akasema atanunua coffee maker. Nikamwambia look my dear, I can food yako ndakula 365 days a year. Just allow me to cheat na kahawa ya Java. Kitambo I used to give them a lot of money juice kwa napika. Nilikuwa naishi kama bachelor. I used to eat there every day like take out. But sasa siku hizi we've cut down that amount to only one coffee.
She cooks
Every single day. I swear. Yeah. Nikifungulia fridge kuna mafood ama mlitupa.
Nilitupa.
Zilikuwa but like there's always like so much food.
Chakula huwa
Hapana cause at times akuli. Like me I'll come unajua hii kitu like ukipika mtu ushindo kula.
When there's food you're not hungry. When there's nothing.
But every day she cooks for me. And like she'll always call me around 4 like hadi imekuwa routine around 3 or 4. Hey babe, what time are you coming home? And I'm like 6. She gives me like 4 options like the chicken and I'm like okay I'll take this and then I'll find it made and it feels very nice honestly. After umekuwa na makeo uko nje pressure left right center you come home to a good woman who cooks for you who's smiling at you warm. I mean it's the best feeling on earth.
Okay, but sometimes you also do like you eat out
sometimes
dinner.
Like Jana I think we did a picnic or something. That's why we went to Ngong Hills. I'm teaching her how to ride a motorbike, so we went, did a picnic, ate out.
Okay, and with your busy schedule, like how do you manage to also, unajua wanaume wengine niliona watu wakishare video yenu hiyo mkibake wakisema huyu ni a whole rubani or something, they were giving you titles na is creating time. Na kuna wewe unasema like how do you find a balance between now your family and work as well?
Hapana, I'm very intentional because I'm showing like kama sasa nikiamka nikushona naweza amka 6:30 but sitatoka job home your time. Like I'll stay in the bed with her up until even 8. Like I'm working but tuko tu hapo na like here and I feel too presence yangu. Then nikitoka job nikitoka mapema there's a point I'll switch off my phone for like 2 hours to watch movie. You see, it doesn't look like much but if you do that for every single day una create your 1 hour 3 hours for your spouse or for your wife, I think it just goes a long way. Then every week we have to do a dinner. At a random high-end restaurant. We have to
it's
do
usually 2 days a week.
2 days a week, na Sunday we go to church together. So like we always trying to balance. So she'll respect that there are times they have like maybe go for a flight, go for work or something. Na yeye pia najua like I put there days I can't cancel taking out.
Wow, that's interesting. Maybe you can tell us now from here to tutaenda wapi?
So we'll make a stop at Java Lavington, stop 1, and then from Java Lavington we'll go to Jetman. So this is what I do basically. I run 2 companies. One is a car dealership. We have the biggest car sales platform in Kenya. The biggest used car dealership in Kenya. It's called Kairo. KayanKaro.com. And on the other side, we have a new startup that sells aircraft. So kama sahi we have some clients from Turkey and West Africa who we are helping source for planes in Africa. So I need to go to the office and get a brief from the guy in charge of sales in that department. Aniambie ni aje kama tumepata hizo ndege. So the Westlands office does 2 things. The Karo shipping department, the guys who buy cars in Japan and UK sit in that office. And also the Jetman team, which is very lean. We are like only 4 people under Jetman at the moment. So Jetman pia wanakuanga hapo. So it's a shared office. So I'll go there, get status reports from Karo shipping our nafaa kujua mambo iko aje Japan, mambo iko aje Mombasa, and also get a brief on all pending aircraft transactions from Jetman. Ataka sana. Then tukitoka hapo we'll go to our latest branch, high-end cars in Diamond Collection. Now that's another company fully owned by Karo. It's part of the car sales operation. So that's in Diamond Plaza. So we'll go there. We'll also shoot a video there. I'll do one of those 3. Which is 3 minutes. I'll do like one of them hapo. And then tukitoka hapo we'll go to Kiambu Road.
So do you purpose like to create this content?
We purpose to create. And then tukitoka hapo we'll go to Kiambu Road. Kiambu Road by 2 Sitaki tukae sana. Then kutoka 2 we'll go to Wilson Airport. So what I want us to go do at Wilson is we have a trip. Jetman also does trips. Kama this Sunday we've created a trip to the Mara. Nataka kwenda kushoot content for that trip.
Nimekuwa Mara last week.
Oh, umekuwa Mara, yeah. So we are flying guests to the Mara, and pia I'm still on training. I recently finished my flying course.
Yeah, we saw the
results, yeah. So but according to flying regulations in Kenya, you're supposed to hit 200 hours before you do a final checkout flight and they give you the license. So I'm getting close to that mileage. Yeah, your mileage 200 hours. So I'll try to talk to the school, see if we can borrow the plane. Maybe take you on one circuit.
Okay.
So what I normally do once I'm done with the day, I go to Wilson and I fly. So at least I balance the work.
That's
and also,
cool.
but yeah, because I really need the license for the aircraft operations company. Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting. So basically, normally hivyo ndo siku yako inakuanga.
Yeah.
Apart from maybe other days, maybe you have other plans.
Yes, but mostly inakuanga hivyo. Then
That's
hopefully
your
we
routine.
get done by 6:30 or 7. Then I come back home to Maria. We watch a movie until 9, and I might
Call
game
it a day.
kidogo, or maybe go back on Twitter. Have a few fights.
Na unatuanga vyo time.
No, it's very critical. You must be seen. You must be felt.
You tweet.
People have to see you. It's very, very critical.
Like you've been on our faces.
Yes,
we cannot unsee you.
Yes, you cannot. You should not forget me. I exist for a reason. Yeah.
Wow. So guys, that's it. From here, we're going to, of course, the first stop at Java. And then I'm hoping you guys enjoying the video. Let me know in the comment section, what do you love most about this video? Nyinyi ndo mlisema nilete Kairo. Nikasema hata nimtafute. You're so easy by the way. Hata watu kusumbuana. Nilikuwa nangoja niambia, I'm very busy. Maybe we can, maybe next year in January. Anyway, guys, let's go.
So welcome. This is our latest branch, Diamond Collection. It's literally 2 weeks old there.
Why Diamond Collection there?
The mall is called Diamond Plaza, plus diamonds are expensive.
Okay.
So this particular side is where we want to stock all the nice cars.
Oh, and Alex.
This is
600.
This is a 600, brand new actually.
Oh,
This
it's
is
so
a 600.
I used to love LX 570, but I think mapenzi imepungua tena.
Nini ilifanya uache kupenda?
I loved it
It's a
for
nice
so
car.
long until nikaanza kuiona sasa tena kwa barabara na watu wengi. I don't know what happened.
Zimekuwa mingi.
Zimekuwa
Zimekuwa
mingi,
number,
right?
yeah.
Ikanibo. I don't
these
like
are-
something ikikuwa na watu wengi.
Hii pia nyingine, I think it's brand new. Mitsubishi, it's called a Triton,
Okay.
I think. So we are still stocking up, hatujajaza magari bado. And you know, the business is growing. So maybe the next time you come in the next 2-3 weeks, you're going to have more cars.
Oh.
But ideally what we want to stock here, I'm trying to experiment with hizi very high-end cars, you know, Ferraris, Bentleys, Porsches, yeah.
Great.
Hizo ndio tunataka kujaza huku. So far we've done one side of the floor. So we need to like do the entire thing because we've taken the entire floor.
Oh, so the entire floor gonna be yours.
Itakuwa yetu, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. But we're already operational. We've started making sales moja moja. But it's very, very new.
Okay.
But the office is done, staff wako. We are working with very lean staff for now.
Yeah.
But bado tunaendelea kuibabysit. Unajua ni mtoto mdogo.
Yeah. So right now you have 2 branches.
No, we have 3. So kuna hii Diamond. There's another one pale Westlands. The one which I was telling you, the importation division of Kai and Kairo, because we also sell cars, we export cars to other countries from Japan.
Oh, Okay.
So we mostly coordinate our global operations from Westland. Na pia that is where the aircraft team also
Yes,
sits.
you told me about that.
And then side ingine ya Kiambu Road, we also have a showroom
at
yeah.
Bypass.
Sasa hiyo ndio inakuwa imejaa magari because that's where we've been operating from. Huko hata ndio tulianzia before we started expanding.
Yeah. Okay, so talking of Kai and Kairo.
Yes.
Maybe to somebody who is also wondering kama mimi. Unajua mimi nimekuanga nikijiuliza. Somebody used to think you're married or something. Maybe you're Kai, Kairo is the wife.
Yes.
Maybe you can tell us a brief history of Kai and Kairo.
Kairo. Caroline. Kairo was my grandfather. Caroline was my grandmother.
Okay.
So it's basically tribute to tribute to my grandparents. Yeah.
Okay, but we know in the beginning we used to know you as Imports by Kairo.
Yes.
Before things went south, and you had to start all over again.
Yes, we had to start afresh.
Yes.
Yeah.
And why did you decide by now starting over again you're gonna do it as a tribute to your grandparents?
Family business. I want this business to outlive me and many of my generations. I'm working very hard. I intend to leave it to my children. So I'm putting in very good systems that 400 years from now, 200 years from now, this brand will still run. So that's why I name my grandfather and my grandma. Yeah, like it's basically our naweza semaje, I don't come from money. But unajua sana ile kama Mungu amekubariki na uko na hiyo nyota, you want to like leave a very strong legacy,
Yes.
And that's why I decided to name the company that because it's more or less a family business.
Wow.
Imensaidia sana, even right now, like najua as long as this company is running, my kids are taken care of, Maria is taken care of, my mother is taken care of. So it's for family.
Wow. So maybe to somebody who would like to know, from Imports by Kairo and now starting over again, how do you describe it? How has it been?
Well, it's been quite a tough journey. It's not easy. Like you see, this whole project over here, we've sunk in a lot of money. We are still not yet operational at full capability. So kumekuwa na hizo challenges where you need a lot of capital. Kama say you're looking at I was doing like rough math for this place and you need like let's say 200 million to stock it up properly. So there's that element that where we need a lot of money to keep things running and at times capital is a challenge, but we stay focused, we put in the work and we don't let those challenges draw us back. Plus I'm literally the only director. I'm all alone.
I wanted to ask you a question because you've suffered from being partners with people.
Yes.
So right now you're doing everything alone.
Yes, right now I'm doing everything alone.
To cars.
Yes, but we're open to investment.
Okay.
It's not rigid that no, a company cannot grow you alone. But at this founder stage, I'm all alone. Yeah.
Okay.
It's mimi na Mungu tu.
Does it mean you've not had people who are interested in investing?
No, we have. We're actually in negotiations with some. It's only that sometimes people don't come with the right offers. Or maybe we are not aggressive enough to look for investors. Because I've never gone maybe to these places like the Middle East or Dubai or maybe the US to pitch. I've never done that. I see a lot of people do that when they found companies. Maybe I've never. But I've been thinking, you know what, maybe I should. I don't know. So we've been so focused on running the company that we've not paid much attention to people who might actually be potential investors. But I've gotten offers before, but they're not fair. Yeah.
Okay. And maybe I would like to know where did your interest in cars began, and right now imefika wapi hadi now you've transitioned from just loving cars to now playing?
Well, I started off with cars in as a small boy. My dad used to come and visit me and akidrive alikuwa ananiweka hapo katikati ya gari. And they bought me a lot of toys za magari nikiwa mtoi. So I think the interest started at a very early age. Now, how do we mix it with business? My mom ran a shop in Kawangware and I started manning that shop alone when I was I think 8 years old. 8 years or 9 years, mtoto wa class 4. I was running my mom's shop.
Kevin ulikuwa na shop.
Ulikuwa na shop, unajua? Sigara, nini, bei.
Sigara. Hey, I remember my mom used to feature akiniacha kwa shop because nilikuwa I think class 7, 6. Anaficha sigara hata sasa nisiuze sigara. Na mimi nauza hizo sigara.
Mimi nilikuwa nauza.
Na pesa.
Mimi nimeuza sportsman hizo zote. Hizi zinaitwa sportsman embassy. Super. Na kuna nyingine nyinanga filter. Ilikuwa inaitangwa aje? Rocket. Kulikuwa na rocket na kuna nyingine.
It was the cheapest I think.
Na roaster.
Na roaster.
So mimi unaona hiyo mindset ya biashara ili like my mom never knew what she was doing but ndiye alifanya nikakuwa mwana biashara. So venye nilimaliza form 4 hivi I was like Hiyo time mother hata angenipeleka flight school. My parents were not that
But you
rich.
wanted to be a pilot?
I wanted to be a pilot. I've also had a
great.
passion for planes from a very small age. So I figured out the only thing that can give me money na napenda kufanya is selling cars. So I started off as a salesman. Nikapiga salesman 2 years nini. Na kuna ofisi by the way unaweza boardroom
have an
fiti
office.
sana.
We can get inside?
Yeah, I can show you the
let's
office,
go.
yeah.
Yeah. You started off as a salesman now.
So I started
after,
off-
wait, after high school,
Yeah.
uliingia kabisa kwanza kuhustle ama
Eh,
ulienda
hapana nilimalizanga high school hivi kan nimeingia hustle. Hiyo time madhe things were very very bad. As in hiyo ma 2014 hapo nikimaliza form 4 things were bad.
You grew up in Kawangware?
Yeah, so
Born
those
and
were tough
raised?
years. Yeah, but it was a good upbringing. Siwezi complain. I mean, it wasn't that we were starving or anything, but things were not easy.
Oh, I understand.
Yeah.
Oh, so here we are.
Eh,
it is a
kuna meeting
boardroom
room,
now?
it's a boardroom. Yeah, call it a meeting room. We'll come, clients sit here, sign documents. Yeah, there's like another executive office. Kuna individual workstations. Kuna kitchenette huko kwa corner.
Oh,
Yeah.
how many people have you employed right now?
I think we have a team of almost 60 if I'm not wrong.
60?
Yes, if you look at all the branches, yeah. It's quite a
Oh,
number.
I thought here.
Hapana, no.
Okay. All the branches.
Yeah. So it's still very new. The kitchen area.
Yeah, and then,
This is the manager's office.
oh, you don't have your office here?
I use it sometimes. Me, I'm not really excited with things like fancy offices per se.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, you work from where you are?
I work from where hata naweza ingia Java na nisukume kazi mbaya sana. I'm one of those people. Yeah.
Wow, so you've
Chunga.
said you just opened this particular branch.
Yeah, this is very new. Like it's literally hata hatujamaliza 1 month hapa. Tumemaliza 1 month magi kweli? Hapa. It's still like very very new. Yeah.
Okay. So
But you're still stocking up. There's more cars coming. Yeah, and maybe the next time you come, kutakuwa na maferrari hata. So we are trying, we are trying to like bring in
being the
heavy cars.
director and also being very vocal
Yeah.
on advertising
Yeah.
and pushing the brand,
Yeah.
like how do you find the balance? Unajua?
No, it's
There's
crazy. Trust me, it takes a toll. I feel tired sometimes. It can be very stressful, but it's worth it at the end of the day.
What happens now when you're not
Nikirita.
the face anymore?
Just buy a boat and a small plane and spend my days flying and fishing.
What about the business?
No, the business, once you put good systems in a business, it should be able to run itself. I honestly I'm not building a business to micromanage. I'm building a business that if I died tomorrow, nothing will change. In fact, they should not even feel any difference that I've changed. It's probably maybe one of my children who maybe kama atakuwa amefika of age atakuja endeleze na yeye akikufa aachie mwenzake. But I'm not building a brand that just revolves around me. That's why tumetoka home late 10, but you see these guys were here from 9. They've been pushing. Nikiangalia WhatsApp anaona biashara ina move, akosi pressure hapa na pale, crises wana sort. So I try empowering people to be able to run the company on themselves. I don't believe in micromanaging stuff.
Hey,
Tushinde
stress,
hapo,
guy.
no. I don't do that. I prefer working with people who know what they want. We make money, you make money, everybody goes home happy. And I think that is what keeps me moving. I tell guys this is not my company. It belongs to God. Because I look at the sort of lives we've touched. You know, mtu anakuja ako at their lowest. Kidogo kidogo anaingia job, mambo yake inafunguka, anaanza kuona ameanza kufanya projects zake, makes me happy. It's not even the money that drives me. If I said I'm here doing this business because of money, I'd be lying. It's not really the money. It's knowing that this brand is going to assist so many people in very many ways. Yeah.
Okay, so with these cars, you've said that on this particular branch, you're focusing on luxury cars or the expensive cars.
Yes.
Like when you're bringing them, do you have specific clients already?
Yeah.
Ama unakuja tu kuzistock?
No, we have a hybrid model. There's a hybrid model we have. We introducing a product called import financing, where you pay like 20%. Then we use our money to bring you the vehicle up until here. So we don't want to stock blindly like most showrooms do. This is where we are very different from other showrooms. We are incorporating aspects of import financing. Pay 20%, we source that Ferrari for you, tunaileta tunapack hapa. Then if you want to finish off the debt, you can use a bank or you can be paying monthly. So we are trying to work out those sort of arrangements. So those are some of the things I'm trying to crack. We are also introducing a platform where we can be buying cars from the market. Like for instance, if you're in distress and you need to sell your car, you can bring it to us, tunakupatia do on the spot, si tunabaki na gari tukiuza. So we are trying to come up with new interesting products that we believe in the Kenyan market as ziko. So kama hii branch lakini, we also want to experiment with stocking very high-end cars. When I say high-end, I don't mean Prados or Range Rover Sports. I'm talking about hypercars. Yes. Naongelelea vitu kama, as I've said, like Ferraris, Lamborghinis, Bentleys, those sort of cars. The market is there in Kenya. The wako people will buy those cars. Bora bei ni reasonable. Pesa iko. In most economies in Africa, kuna maskini but pia kuna matajiri.
Yeah, that's the problem.
You're the issue. There's so much inequality. Yeah. So Mimi, I'm trying to tap all markets. Diamond Collection is for the ultra high-end, for the ultra wealthy. The Kairo branch in Kiambu Road serves everybody. Hapa tu ukienda na 200k wanaweza kupea gari. They are that flexible, you know. But this one tunataka kuifanya ikue very very high-end. So tuna approach hizo stories za import financing na bado stock, but not kustock blindly hii ya mashowroom za Nairobi. Mtu analeta CX5 100, no. Us is very calculated. Because you see, we have one of the most visited car websites in Kenya with over 1 million visitors. So we have the data. We know what sort of cars people click. And we are going to use that data to determine what sort of high-end cars we are going to stock here. Yeah.
Okay, have you done like blindly, have you stocked before?
Yeah, we've done that. Yeah, I've personally done that mistake. Because I've been in this industry for 10 years. I've worked for people, I've seen them taking that route. And I've come up with very clever solutions to some of the problems facing our industry. What we are actually lacking is the capital injection. You know, we just need heavy capital to actualize some of these things, which I'm sure we'll get, because the business is growing, the cash flows are improving. So within a matter of time, I know things will look up. Yeah.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah.
I think that is it, guys, about Diamond Collection.
Yeah.
In case you're out there, you're looking for a place to shop for luxury cars, expensive cars, you know where to come. You can visit them or you can reach out to them on their website. So from here, where are we heading to?
We should go to, I think we can present a picture of Westlands, nionyeshe that specific branch.
Okay. So from here, we're going to pass by Westlands, and then from there, we're going to go to Kiambu Road and then to Wilson. I hope you guys are enjoying the video. Comment down on the comment section. Let me know what you think about the video and let me know who do you want me to spend a day with next time. Anyway, guys, let's go to Westlands now. So guys, finally we are at Wilson. It's been a day. Tumezunguka.
Hivyo ndo nashinanga.
Hivyo ndo unashindanga? Whole day. Yeah, we went to Westlands.
Westlands,
we went
Diamond.
to Diamond. Those are your branches.
Yeah, and then Kiambu Road.
Kiambu Road, yes.
And now we finish here. This is like, I've been in this school for the last 3 years. I feel like they're part of family. Yeah, like I started my training. I didn't start here. I started in another school. I didn't like it. Then I came and I've earned all my licenses in this school. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe you can tell us the love that now you have for pilot in Metoka wapi.
I think still growing up as a child, nakumbuka zile trips za kupeleka Wilson. We were brought to Wilson nikiwa I think 3 years old. Preschool, and I just fell in love with planes. I think I have that photo somewhere in my album. Nikiwa mtoto mdogo ndio nimepigwa kwa cockpit ya ndege. So it started back then in those days, and growing up I always wanted to be a pilot. I think pilots are cool. Yeah.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, pilot, yeah.
And how would you describe your journey, your 3 years journey as a student?
I know, ni crazy. It's been fun. Kuna challenges, like exams are difficult. But now I'm happy because I'm now winding up on my commercial license. So I'm done with all exams. Kitu imebaki ni one last practical exam, and maybe kujaza a few hours so that I reach the minimum threshold to be a commercial pilot in Kenya. So it's been a long journey, challenging but a lot of fun.
Okay.
I mean, we've flown all over Kenya, made very many memories, made a lot of friends. I mean, the Flight Star family, I've made so many connections in this school. Very good connections, yeah. Some of the people we started with, ata now others fly for KQ, wengine wako sijui wapi, others are abroad, Emirates wapi. Yeah, so it's a school with a good history, good vibes. So we have fun, we fly, and here we are. Yeah.
Okay, so for you, you're doing it just for commercial purposes, because of course you don't expect to see you in KQ. Or maybe to not expect. I don't know.
you might see me flying passengers, but not full time. I'll do it. Yeah, there are companies who I've talked to. Ni poa, because Jetman, in the long run, we might end up doing our own operations. So it pays a lot to understand the whole aspect of flying a plane from a commercial perspective. I'm already a pilot. I'm a private pilot licensed, but now becoming a commercial pilot is a different level of knowledge. So I think it's very critical if you want to build a good company, sell planes better, be able to understand the industry you're working with. Having some papers in that field is very critical. Like, I think if you wanted to sell medical equipment, knowing the basics of how a hospital runs would add to a bit of your knowledge. Yeah, so you might see me. I don't know which airline though, but you might see me. But I'll not do it full time. Like, I can't fly Monday to Monday, but maybe over the weekends you might see me flying. Yeah, and flying passengers.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What about now the salary? You don't mind the salary?
No. For me, it's never about the money for me. I mean, it's for the experience, for the vibes.
So if the company approaches you today, are you gonna do it for free, or how are you gonna go about it?
It depends. Okay, siwezi kataa pesa. I mean, Maria needs a new wave every now and then. I'm joking. But like, I've not done this whole journey for money. Yeah. So if nika offered, let's say, an internship somewhere, even if it's not paid, provided I'm getting the experience I want, I wouldn't mind really. I'd be willing to fly for free. Yeah.
Okay.
Because for me it's more of passion. Yeah.
You've even shared online your results, not once.
Yeah.
The ones that you've passed, others that you didn't do so well.
Yeah.
What was the main reason that you're sharing? Sometimes there are people who feel like, hey, this guy overshares a lot.
No. At times you need to show people the journey. Flying, especially earning a commercial in Kenya, is a very hard undertaking. A lot of people fail, and a lot of people will tell you, no, you need to go to another country. In Kenya, it's too hard. So I wanted to show people that it's a journey. Because when I shared the first result slip, I think we'd gotten 50% of the exams right. There were only 4 exams that we failed, which is normal. In fact, KCA gives you 10 attempts. You're given 10 attempts to get 10. You can do 10 retakes. So you see, so it's a very complex undertaking. In fact, you're given 1 year and 10 attempts. So you see, when you show people that hii kitu ni safari, si ati nimekuja hapa nikaambia shule nitengenezeni makaratasi, I'm going to pay. No. You actually have to put in the work. You have to fail sometimes. It's perfectly okay, perfectly normal. You go back to the drawing board, you re-strategize. 4 weeks down the line, you come and you gonga all the exams. Yes, so just want to show people that it's natural. Like, see ati mini genius, because there are a lot of people who tell me, look, even other students are like, hey bro, like, you really inspire us. you've shown us that this thing can actually be done, you know. Ukikaa chini usomee exam, it's not the end of life.
Wow.
Yeah.
So the main reason you are sharing about it is just to inspire
Yeah, it's
somebody
just tell
maybe.
people like, look, it's a whole journey. Because the first time I did my first license, guys said I bought it. I swear. And I'm like, bro, like tumekuwa tukikam shule every other time nini kufanya hizo vitu zote. But the moment you share some of these, the progress, kama saizi tunaenda flight, we'll share the content so people can see, oh, the guy is actually safe, he flies very well, you know. So it inapatia people who are interested in following the field, there's some sort of motivation because they see it's a whole journey. Uwezi amka tu one day useme unakuwa commercial pilot kesho upate. It takes time, 2 years to 3 years. Yeah.
Wow, of course you've seen like you have a whole company that you run, actually two different companies. You have a lot that you're running.
Yeah.
And also you've been able now to study in school.
Yeah.
How did you find the balance?
You have to like run a very tight schedule. So naona kama sahi it's 4 from 4 to 6 I know I have to be flying. So that means the days I'll start the day early. If kama flight in mapema, let's say 1 when you schedule ya 1, you have to be at the school by 1. So it's all about sacrifice. That's why you won't see me partying too much. You know, you really have to balance. Yeah, so you need to have a plan and balance your time very well. No time to waste. So watu wanasema ati hii wiki sijisikii kufanya kitu, no. For me that does not exist. Monday to Monday you have to work and put in the effort and balance yourself.
Wow.
Yeah.
We've seen you work hard, of course.
Yeah.
But of course, you talk on social media, you're outspoken.
Yeah.
People get to see your content about your business. And recently, you are summoned by KRA.
Yeah.
And I would like you to tell us about it. What do you think about it?
No, it was a very silly misunderstanding, but I felt like the people in the Nyeri office took things a little bit too far. And I'm saying this because as we make this video, the matter is actually resolved. We escalated the issue to the team in Nairobi. KRA has a very good mechanism called the alternate dispute resolution mechanism, who can assist you to, if you feel that you've been aggrieved by an office, you can go to them, state your complaint. We did that. We filed we went there and we talked to some people there, and the issue, we actually came to a conclusion. What really pissed me off was the fact that many times, we import cars, and at times, depending on how KRA interprets the duty, kuna kwanga na variable. It's something I've talked about in many videos, that the taxation system for used cars in Kenya is not very clear. So mistakes can happen. Honest mistakes, because we are shipping so many cars, mistakes can happen. So what this team in Nyeri did is that they got to a point and they felt now they were trying to intimidate me. Because they summoned me the first time, I sent my accountant, I sent my GM. They went there, they discussed, they said there was an issue with a certain car, and we were like, it's fine, you're going to pay for it. So see on the end of story. So then sending me another letter telling me that, you know what, now we also need to check your own personal statements. I felt like they were overstepping. Because first of all, asking me to go to Nyeri and with all this busy schedule, is actually, I felt that was a bit, that is like undermining my effort. I'm only valuable to this government if I'm in Kenya running my businesses and making money. Otherwise, kama ndakuwa nasamoniwa by random government officials in Mandera, in Nyeri.
Why do you have to go there to Nyeri?
It didn't make sense, you see. So I felt like there was a bit of arrogance from their end, which is something we actually filed a complaint about. But the good thing is, I think after the matter went public, now they sent a proper letter, said what we needed to pay, and we agreed to pay. And the matter is basically resolved. So it is only that at times I feel in this country, government officials at times can take things, can be overzealous when they're doing their duties. And hiyo kuku overzealous unaenda up kuharass mtu wa biashara. Me, I have no business going to Nyeri. Even my own tax office in Nairobi, I don't have a reason to go there. Why? Because we pay our taxes on time. We've never had a single issue with KRA. My own local office in Nairobi. For all those I've been in business for 10 years, never had a single issue. So you can imagine how offended you'd feel. You're really struggling to pay salaries, to pay all these other taxes. And somebody wants to waste an entire day kukuita Nyeri kufanya kitu mlisolve, kitu ulituma msee mkaenda ikadiskasiwa. But the good thing is after we raised that complaint online, I think it actually brought a lot of attention to the matter. And the other letter they sent, because I never went to Nyeri actually, was just to tell me, look, this was the issue, this is how much you're supposed to pay, and you were like, okay, it's fine, we'll pay. Yeah, so the issue is as good as resolved.
Okay, so since before you've never had issues with KRA.
Yeah.
Right now we know that you've been on the most you've been in the public eye more than kitambo, especially during this time of finance bill and everything. You're very vocal about it. Maandamano, you be on the front line. Do you think you being very vocal also attracted Kiari?
No. I don't think it's got anything to do with the protest, to be very honest. You know, I'm a very fair person. I like giving credit where it's due. Mimi hata during the maandamano, nobody ever threatened me, nobody ever followed me. In fact, I never got arrested. Na mimi, I never took money from any politician.
Okay, because there's something, of course, right now our country is still not like, we are still not stable. As we speak, there has been this motion of impeaching the deputy governor, I mean deputy president, right? And of course, kumekuanga na kina nyinyi wenye mlikuanga mmeanza mkiwa kwa the front line, Kasmuel, nani, but as we move, you guys went silent.
No, it depends.
People associate you with being paid. Not
really. Let me tell you, Kenyans have a big problem because Kenyans don't understand what they want. You see, the reason I went to the streets is because that finance bill, for the people who are tax compliant in this country, the people who do genuine business, honest, and are trying to do, are just trying to make it despite the challenge, despite the economy being very difficult, that bill would have killed our economy. Ukituona tukienda kwa streets, na si mimi peke, they were professionals, they were lawyers, they were everything. We did not go to the streets because we wanted to overturn the government. You need to understand one thing. We went to the streets because we felt the government was not listening. This bill was very harmful. Kama hiyo clause ya kuongeza 2.5% on annual tax on used cars, on cars in Kenya, that would have essentially killed our local car industry. I have 60 people under me. Where are all these people going to go if I shut down my company? So you see, we felt that the government, despite having all these tax obligations and everything and loans, which we understand, the government was not being fair by hiking taxes when they can just check how they're spending their own money. Because we paid, some of us pay taxes. So from a taxpayer perspective, we had a reason to go to the streets. What never made sense for me, and I made a video and I told people, telling people to march to State House is now being reckless. Because let me tell you one thing, we might not like the current regime, but they were elected. Legally, this country is run by the Constitution. The same way that the Constitution allows us to go to the streets, protest, and say this is not right, the Constitution also protects those people in office. You can't just wake up and say you're going to march on State House and overturn the government. You're just inviting more chaos. So for me, I felt that when the finance bill was dropped, my battle for me was basically was over. And I really don't need to get paid. It's only that some people are anarchists. You can't reason, they're not objective. I see people, and I even made at this point on Twitter, I told people, look, the biggest threat to change in this country is not even really the government. It's not even really the government. It's the fact that Kenyans are so toxic. Hawajui chenye wanataka. Morara amekuwa akizunguka around the country doing his thing. He gets arrested and you see people insulting him. I'm not saying he's right or I'm saying I'm his support. I'm just saying that you see the people talk about him. Kasmuel, it's just very tragic, because
it's very hard to understand what
these people want. What do these people want? Ukiwaambia now they're saying tujipange 2027. Those are the same exact things I told guys. Don't march on State House. People are just going to die for pointless reasons. Me, I was in parliament. I saw a man get killed. Even a machango, I saw a guy get dropped. So nikiambia watu like, please, there's no need to cause anarchy, more people wakufe. It's not worth it. No sort of power is ati lazima watu wakufe. Respect the constitution and respect the same way to protect, to allow to protest. Pia the same constitution protect some of these offices. So let things be done in the right way. Ndio pia to protect economy, watu wasinini. Those are the same things I told people. Now I see people saying let's reorganize for 2027, and I'm like, but when I told you that at the heat of the moment, mlisema nimelipwa. Why? Because Kenyans, a huge mob online, wants to hear what they want to hear. Hawataki ku reason na logic, wanataka ku reason emotions. And that's why some of us cannot become politicians. Si reason. Mi siwezi kudanganya hivi. If I was to become the president today, na economy ni mbaya, I won't come and lie to you that we are making I'll tell you this economy is going to the dogs. We need to change this. I can be an unpopular president, but nimewambia ukweli. But you see Kenyan politicians are smart. Wanajua mpendi kuambia ukweli. That's why they'll come and lie. They keep lying. Because the public wants to be lied to.
They tell us what we want to hear.
Yes, which is dangerous. At times we'd rather tell people the truth. Go in this direction, you're setting the country to anarchy. Mataka kusema nimelipwa sawa, but you're doing the wrong thing. Na with time now you see people saying, oh, Bethe Kairo alikuwa ameona hii kitu from afar. Unaona venye imeenda watu wanatukanwa nini? Watu kama kina Kasmuel, they've lost their credibility. Why? Because they never understood that there's a time to start and there's a time to stop. That's why I mean nilijiondoa mapema because nilirealize the objective had been met. Now hii ingine ya kutoa hii gava gojeni election. Do it the right way.
Okay, what is your own opinion about the impeachment and what is going on currently?
To be very honest, I'll tell you something. I really don't care about Kenyan politics. Me, as long as I'm running my businesses, biashara zangu ziko fiti, I'm not having issues. Mimi wakitaka kuimpeachiana, I honestly don't give a, the word I wanted to use. I really don't care about them. And because you cannot trust politicians. You don't know. You see, people are taking sides with this impeachment thing, but they fail to understand that Kenyan politics is so murky. You don't know nini watu wawili wameulizana. To this day, do we know what Uhuru and Ruto did to each other? We don't know. We just know that at one point they were buddies, the other time they walikuwa wamekosana.
Yes.
Now you can't start taking sides with these people. Just let them run their own things. Do their own things. Ukisikia vote 2027, vote. But I don't take sides. In fact, I try to avoid taking. In fact, the only reason you saw me in the streets was because now government was really now coming after us.
Yeah, into the
na hatukuwa sasa na mali ya kwenda. But now hizi vitu zingine, sijui nani alisema, nani anaimpeachiwa. I mean, I really don't care. Yeah.
Of course, we've seen we've spent the day with you. We've seen how hard you are, how you work hard. You are really a hard worker. You're very aggressive, and you put your business out there. Like you just open, this is what I do, this is what I do. But of course, as usual, Kenyans, we've had some times where online people have tried to say that you don't do clean business and everything. What would you respond to that?
You spent the whole day with me. Gari yangu iko na tint?
No.
My car doesn't have any tint. You notice that my car do I move around with security?
No.
You've been in my car the whole day. Did you see any gun? No. I don't carry a gun. I don't have tint in my car. I move around. My lifestyle is so predictable. You can get me in any of the 3 showrooms, or you come to Wilson Tanipata. Why? Because I'm a man who doesn't have anything to hide. I don't have friends. Maybe 1 or 2 occasional drinking buddies. The rare times utanipata nimeenda out. These are people from my past. Yani watu tumekuwa tuki. Maybe people I fly with once in a while will go tukimaliza flight. So I don't keep a huge circle. I do very straight business and siogopi mtu yote. That's why I don't carry a gun. Siendi na car nimejificha. Number plate yangu is so public. Everybody knows my car. I only have 1 car. That just points to a man who does things the straight way. I don't have to hide from anybody. Yeah.
Okay. Maybe as we finish now, so that we can go to Niambia tuna fly.
Let's flight. I'll take you on a flight. I'm taking you on a flight with one of the trainers owned by Flight Star.
Exactly. At least to end a day in a very nice way. But anyway, it's been a great day. We really appreciate your time. We don't take it for granted.
Yeah.
And we're ready. We go and experience the other side of you now.
No problem.
Anyway, guys, it's been a beautiful, beautiful day spending a day with Khalif, Kairo, a CEO. But they will listen to
nilisema one of my companies is worth over 1 billion. Wakajijazia
1 billion. Wakasema you're a billionaire. Kubali unaenda nayo. Yeah, he's a great guy. We've spent a day together. I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. And now on to the exciting part. Hey, mimi napenda kufly. Walisema we catch flights, not feelings.
Yeah.
So we're going to experience a nice. Unanipeleka wapi?
We'll go to the local training area. So we'll take off from Wilson, fly north towards Limuru.
I love Limuru.
A few maneuvers and then come back to Wilson. Very straightforward flight. Yeah.
Wow, I can't wait for it.
Yeah.
And before maybe we get to go into the flight.
Yeah.
There's something that we commented today. We've been having actually young people dying from accidents,
quite tragic, from
mysterious deaths, and recently we saw a guy who maybe something that you have in common is he really owned luxurious cars.
Yeah.
You're also in cars industry. So you commented something.
Yeah.
Do you know the guy or have you ever met him?
I commented based on what I saw people commenting. People were saying it's his friends. Everybody was blaming the friends. I think you've seen the conversation.
Yeah, I've seen.
And I just it felt wrong. It felt really bad because one thing my mother always told me, even when I started when mambo yangu ilianza kufunguka, my mom has always told me bro, keep a very close eye on your friends. If there are people who are going to bring you down very easily in your friends. So I was telling guys
I think it's something that all parents tell their children, but until you grow, ndio utaelewa nini mzazi anakuambia.
Yeah. So I was advising young people ni poa to be very spiritual. Go to church, pray, create that relationship with God. There are very many things that are beyond you. What we town in Nairobi, not everybody is doing clean business. Others are in money rituals, doing all sorts of bad things. And you see when bad things are involved, come at drugs, nini, people die.
Yeah.
So the only way you can keep yourself safe as a promising young person is, number one, find God. Think, jifiche kwa kanisa. It is the best place. Yani kunapatanga peace when you're in God. And the second thing is, don't have many friends. Very small circle. Me, people see me online, but probably I think hii kitu ikiea ndio it will be the first time maybe even people know like umse anaishi wapi manyumba yake na kaji, because I don't have very many friends. In fact, Maria once asked me toka tuanze kunini, like ever since we ever moved in with Maria, she's never seen any person come to visit me in my house as a friend. Hakuna. So namwambianga hivyo why, because I just try to keep a very small circle. I have maybe one friend here, one relative I trust, maybe my pastor, my mom, hivyo like a circle kadogo tu. Like uyuko peke yako, but si ati uko na wase 10 wanajoni aje next week Kairo anaenda place fulani kupiga deal ya hii amount na ataingiza hii pesa kwa account. Ando watu kuja wanakugeuzia. So ficha kadi zako na ukuwe safe and mpende Mungu. Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting. Guys, I hope you guys have enjoyed the video. If you haven't subscribed, what are you waiting for? Make sure you hit the subscribe button. Let me know in the comment section, what did you like most about today's video, about us spending the day with Khalif Kairo? And also, in case you have questions, just ask on the comment section. I'll be there to answer you. And then from here, let's meet on the other side.
Tower 181. Kairo. Jumbo. Wilson Tower from 5 Yankee Charlie Charlie Quebec.
5 Yankee Charlie Charlie Quebec.
With you holding point runway 14.
Number 2 for departure runway 14.
Number 2 departure runway 14. Charlie Charlie Quebec. The aviation language.
Both. Take on. Prop clear.
Okay. For checks. Now, I'm just checking to ensure that the engine is functioning.
10 knots, clear, touch and go.
Touch and go, 5 and 0, vertical.
Yankee Oscar Charlie.
Go for it,
Confirm zone in.
Checking the zone in now, I confirm.